Hey fellow nerdlings, you're watching SourceFedNERD, and this episode's brought to you by Domain.com.
I'm Sam Basher.
My name's Maud Garrett. Let's chat those big stories of the day. We're going to tell you about the Harry Potter bar in Toronto.
Ooh, big news on when Wonder Woman will be set.
And discover Pokémon in real life with Go hitting mobiles in 2016.
But first, Jessica Jones, Time the World Knew Her Name. The first teaser has been released for the second Marvel Netflix project centered around Jessica Jones, a superpowered private eye based out of Hell's Kitchen.
That sounds familiar, Hell's Kitchen. Like, I don't know, Daredevil? Does this mean that Netflix can only make shows in New York?
Well, yeah, the purpose of the Netflix shows are to highlight the street-level heroes of the Marvel Universe. Now, we aren't sure if this show will tie into Daredevil in any way whatsoever. It may have a few nods and winks about the devil of Hell's Kitchen. Besides that, Jessica's out on her own, ready to save the day.
Now, the teaser doesn't give too much away, mainly the fact that they love watercolors, you know, the hue of purple, which I guess is reminiscent to her hair color during the superhero days, and the Purple Man, which is the telepathic villain of the season, played by David Tennant. Yeah, the goddamn 10th Doctor.
We see Alias Investigations, that's Jessica Jones's private eye office, and the epic tagline, "It's time the world knew her name."
Say it properly. It's time the world knew her name.
It's time the world
knew her name.
The release date for the series was announced also November 20th of this year. We're already clearing our schedules to do another live stream marathon like we did for the premiere of Daredevil.
We? That's a collective now. What do you mean?
Superhero roundup, the boys. The boys came together and did a little stream.
Did you watch all 13 in one day?
Oh, in a day. 13
day.
hours straight. Oh, give or take a little bit. It was torture. Tune in, kids.
This is Daredevil for those that don't.
Yeah, if you didn't want to watch the whole series, this is basically
I tell you what, man in the beanie, I'm going to kill you.
Who are you in the show?
Hey, if you're a Harry Potter fan, it's time to learn to apparate pretty damn quickly. Or a portkey could suffice as well. Did you know a portkey could be really any unobtrusive object that you wouldn't necessarily expect, because when you pick it up, you'll be teleported somewhere. Portkey, look it up. You have to add another global venue to your must-go-to list. A bar in Toronto, Canada has opened up a Harry Potter-themed bar called the Lockhart. Yes, named after the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher in the book 2, which is Chamber of Secrets, famously played by Kenneth Branagh in the films.
Wow. It tips its hat to the super popular books written by J.K. Rowling with stag coasters.
Yes, that's after Harry's Patronus.
And drink names.
Like the Shacklebar, the Befuddlement Brew.
But even if you're not a die-hard Potterhead, anyone can enjoy this bar. It's not in-your-face hardcore with sorting hats and mandatory robe wearing, so muggles can wander in without the feeling of not being welcome. The fans will notice, however, the neon heart with the words "All is well" in it, which is the last written words in the final book.
I'm gonna need a minute. Every time.
I read 2 of those books.
Oh, it's coming out of my face.
Man, that 5th movie was garbage, huh?
You know what? You are sweaty. Ew.
Yes, I am sweaty.
Cool. There's a hidden Deathly Hallows symbol. The bar looks like a modern apothecary, and a drink is named after something so obscure from the series that the owner actually promises the drink for free if you can guess what it is. I just want to drink out of the Tri-Wizard cup.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I know that reference. I would like to do that as well. In some good old superhero rumors, Heroic Hollywood is reporting that the standalone Wonder Woman movie will take place during 2 time periods.
Oh wow, I've heard about this one, Sam. The movie's going to take place during World War II, right? Very similar to Captain America, say?
Well, it seems that DC wants to differentiate themselves a little from Marvel, shifting her back a few decades to World War I. The movie rumor states that the first half of the film will take place in the early 20th century, then boom, time shift to the present day.
So hold on, this princess is turning into a popsicle in the middle of the movie? I don't understand.
Not so Steve Rogers, but through the grapevine, I have heard that she will be the oldest superhero in Batman v Superman, coming in around 200 years old.
Wow.
I already got crow's feet on my eyes, but she looks like that. And that's her 2nd century on this dumb planet.
Wowie. You know what, though? She's a fictional.
I know what you're going to say.
Yep.
She's a descendant of a Greek god who consumes ambrosia, nectar for longevity. When I think nectar, I think honey. I knew that the gods loved wine.
Yeah.
Bees turn nectar into honey. You know, I'm going, wine comes in boxes. So from now on, I'm only going to eat honey and drink boxed wine, and I'm going to live forever.
100% what I was going to say. I don't know how you did that. You just channeled what I...
Logic.
Hey, moving on to some gaming news. Gotta catch 'em up! Nintendo has said it will move into mobile gaming, but let's be honest, we never thought it would be this cool, because they're bringing Pokémon to the real world.
Remember when Google did that fun little April Fool's game where you saw Pokemon in your Google Maps and you could search the maps to catch them all?
Yes.
Well, this is now a reality in a much bigger way.
You see, the Pokemon peeps have teamed up with Niantic, the game developers known for working with augmented reality for smartphones. And in this version, Pokemon Go, they're getting gamers out of their couches and back into their everyday world where Pokemon will be ready for the capture.
The trailer released is more like a cinematic trailer of the game instead of actual gameplay, but they're showing a dramatic look at the scale of the game. It also is interesting to note that the people playing this game in the trailer are in suits, parents, or super cool looking people.
But in essence, you go about your daily life with this game active in an app on your smart device. Wearing the Nintendo-built Poké accessory called the Pokémon Go Plus that acts like a watch, kind of looks like a watch, or actually looks like a map drop pin mixed with the Pokeball. It doesn't actually tell time. It is visible and not subtle at all. But with it, you roam around until your wrist device lights up or vibrates, letting you know that there's a Pokemon near. Then you throw a Pokeball and hope you've caught it. And then you converse other people that also have Pokemon, and you can be like, dun, 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 and it's like, poof, and you can duke it out with nearby friends and strangers.
You can expect this one for your iPhone and Android in 2016, so will you be catching them all?
Could a Pokeball really capture a level 5 Charizard like it's shown in the trailer, or would you maybe need to consider using a Master Ball, huh? Food for thought, Nintendo.
You excited to see a wonderful World War I Wonder Woman? You jonesing for Jessica? Let us know. Also, thank you to our sponsor, Domain.com. Domain.com is the place to go when your next great idea hits you. It's one-stop shopping for all your domain name and web hosting needs.
Hey, fun fact, you don't actually need to use boring old extensions like .com, .org, .net. Use fun, unique names like .space or .design.
Bottom line, Domain.com wants to hook you up. Save 20% on domain name and web hosting when you use the coupon code SFNERD at Domain.com's checkout. I'm Sam Basher. This is Ma Garrett. Bye. When you upon a storm and your dreams come true.
We're about to go into some sort of fun Star Wars event that we were invited to last minute.
The fact that they didn't call it the Kylo Ren Den has me really upset.
Hey, in some movie news, Paul Dini weighed in with his opinion on Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn outfit in the upcoming Suicide Squad movie.